Hi everyone, it's Carla here from Paint Me Vintage, Taurangah's Vintage Craft Decor and Chalk Paint Shop. Twice in one day. I've been promising to show you what the castings look like that we did a couple of days ago in our moulds. So a couple of days ago I showed you how to mix the resin and how to pour them into the moulds, and then I left them overnight, and they were set when the next day, but I've just left them here because I want to show you what they look like. So yeah, the casting resin that we sell takes about 12 to 14 hours to set. So you don't want to rush popping them out. It's a good idea to pour them the day before and then come and have a look at them in the morning. If they're still soft to the touch or going to take an imprint, you need to leave them a little bit longer because they need to set completely. And that is because from experience I have taken them out too early and then they have lost their shape a bit. So yeah, make sure they're nice and hard. So this is what they look like. Obviously these have been in here a couple of days, and if you leave them in there, it's not going to ruin your mould at all, as long as you've done the correct mixture of resin, which is using your scales to pop into the mould. So they're really cool to pop out. So I'll just show you here. You just gently see how that's kind of just changes colour, and you can see that it's releasing. And just gently pop them all out from all around till you get to the middle. Quite satisfying, this actually. And then that one is like a beautiful flower, so hopefully it's picking up the details of that and not me. It has so heaps more details on it than what you can often see when they're in the moulds. So I'll do another one. This one here is one of the flower series. There's a whole bunch of flower series and some new ones that have just come out. And with these little ones here, which are little kind of like rose buds, again, just be really gentle pulling them out. You don't want to break anything off, and they're nice and hard. This is one of my new ones. This one was called Divine Floral with the cherub and then the swag. I know I'm going to use this one quite a lot because it's just a bit of a soft spot for me. I like those sorts of images. So you can see I'm just easing it because these are silicone, quite nice and flexible. If you've got any questions, just pop them below and I'll answer them after. Just keep pushing and it will pop out. And he's got heaps of detail on him. Hopefully you can see that and not me. So, and he's holding a couple of trees, so that's lovely. And there's lots and lots of different ones. Like I know that might not be everyone's cup of tea, but if you have a look, there are lots of different ones depending on what sort of look you're going for. So what I usually do is just cast a bunch of these, and I just have them in a big basket, and when I'm doing a piece and I think it needs a little bit more detail, I just have a look at what I've got in my basket and oh, this one's gorgeous, and choose what is going to be suitable. This one's lovely, and I knew it was a swag, but it's actually a beautiful ribbon. Hopefully you can see that there, with roses all around it. So yeah, gorgeous detail, very fine detail. You can get great detail using the two-part resin, and you can get really good detail using the clay as well. As I said, this is just more hardy. I'll just pop out, what's another one? Ooh, maybe the crown. So something like that. See, it's got the little cross on the crown right up there. Just, again, just gentle, ease that out. Kind of push from below it. Oh, cute. So yeah, that's popping them out. And see, it's pretty satisfying popping them all out. We've got all these cool things that we can use now on different projects. And to use them, I don't usually use them straight away. I would leave them for another 24 hours. They have quite a shiny back, so I just lay them. I usually have a tray somewhere, or I could leave them on this table. Just leave them somewhere completely flat, not anything with a weave or anything. Again, I've learnt from experience. Leave them somewhere flat just so they can get all the air around them and they'll dry nice and hard. And then what you do when you do want to use one, I've got one here that is I've had for a wee while, is just get a bit of high grit sandpaper, not low grit, just sand the back up a little bit, just to rough it up, because the backs of them, which is the tops of the moulds, the backs of them, which is where you're going to put your glue, is quite shiny and slick. So by just giving it a bit of a sand, it gives the glue something to stick to. So if you have your raw piece of project, whatever it is, sand it, dust it off, and then this is the glue that I use to glue them on with. It's Sally's All Fix. It's a paste. It does dry white, which is fine. So I usually glue that on there, spread it all over, and then I'll tape it down onto something, and it doesn't take too long to set it all. And then you can paint over it, and it will look as if there was carving on your piece right from the get-go. And if you want it, say, a different colour, what you can do, paint your piece, don't wax your piece, of course, and then if you could paint these a different colour and then glue them on as well. So that's just another little wreathy one. There's, yeah, so many cool things to choose from. Some of these are some of my older ones, so they have been discontinued, and some are some of the newer ones. There's one which has got all leaves in it, kind of matches up with the flowers, and yeah, that's about it really. It's super easy. This old door that I've got behind me, this has moulds on it all around here and here, so I glued them on right at the beginning of my project, worked out what sort of pattern I wanted, and so you can put several together to create a pattern as well. Like something like this, you might put another one, a left and a right, together to create a really long applique for your piece. So yeah, glue them all on at the beginning and then paint over it, do all your decorative finishes, and yeah, looks like it was on there right from the beginning. So I hope that answers a few questions, and if you have got some moulds, that maybe gives you an inspiration to use them at home. But yeah, all the products that we've used are what we have in our shop as well, so you can have a look online and yeah, see all the different designs and things like that. So have a good evening at home, everyone, and I will catch up with you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.